What's up, guys? AWO in the house. What's up? How y'all doing, man? On this Friday afternoon. It's Friday evening, to be exact. Actually, how y'all doing? I hope you're all doing good. Really, really good. I really do. So yeah. Hope you're having a good evening. A good. So, oh man, no, don't be slow. Don't be slow, internet. All right. There we go. Here we go. Invitations are gonna be sent. There we go. Hopefully that's better this time. All right. Yeah, welcome to Let's Talk Pop, where I talk weekly shows about the news and entertainment world. So, welcome to my show, guys. AWO. Okay, welcome to my show. It's episode 123. Yeah, so it's 123rd episode of Let's Talk Pop. I don't know who I expect to be here. I assume a big crowd, big audience. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's August. Major news drop. Today to yesterday, today. A lot of stuff to drop. A lot of stuff to talk about. That it's not. I don't have a description this time. I did not put up what I'm going to talk about in the description like some other YouTubers like John Campia. Because I'm too lazy to do that. But I still got the stuff I really want to talk about is in my head. And you can always, the viewers, you can always bring up. You can always bring up topics. All right. You can always bring up topics that I haven't mentioned or we're interested in. I'll talk about them. Okay. Okay, is that good, guys? That's good, right? So come, join the stream. Say hello in the chat. I'll be here tomorrow. Okay. In Sunday, we're doing Detracting Sunday. I'll be detracting Sunday, okay? That's what I do on every Sunday. I detract people. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah. Come join and talk with me. All right. Okay. So, we're going to talk, I guess, Superman right away. And I think I sent blind an invite. Okay, I just sent blind an invite, an invitation to come on. Cause I know he's done his semester, so he can come on. I know that for a fact. He told me that. We're going to talk Superman Saga, scary movie. Yeah, I like the scary movie, you know. That's coming back. The original cast members are coming back. Okay. We'll talk DC, Marvel a little bit. Okay. We'll talk Marvel a little bit. Vanilla Baby. Oh, shut up. All right. We'll talk Marvel a little bit. We'll talk about. I'm 28, baby. And we'll talk about the Duff brothers. Moving on to Paramount. Okay. Talk about that. The big transition for them. Then moving to Paramount. Talk a little Peacemaker. Okay. And we'll talk some What else? What else is there? Yeah, Paramount. Okay. Okay, well, maybe the boys. I don't know. We'll talk stuff. Maybe we'll talk about. Also, we'll talk about the DC Marvel crossover. We'll also talk about major New York City Comic Con panels. Who's going to be there? Who's going to not be there? We'll talk about that. Is that anything interest there? Could we talk possibly getting? Are we getting close to a Fallout season 2 trailer? First trailer. May look at that. Is that a possibility based on we got the first poster? Are we getting close to? Are we getting a trailer? Right? Are we getting a trailer soon for a Fallout? Okay. Are we getting a trailer soon for Fallout? Are we? That's all right for season 2. And I'm waiting for Blind because I know he wants to come on. He says he wants to come on. I sent him an invite. I sent him a freaking invite. He's basically my co-host. Send him an invite. I know Degrassi might want to come on. He says he might be able to tonight. Okay. Red. Because I do have an announcement to make. But I want Blinded to be on for this announcement because it involves him, too. Okay? Because I kind of need... I know it's Friday, it's night, maybe people are busy. It's kind of an important announcement to make. All right? For this coming few Thursdays, next few Thursdays, the next 2 months, there's going to be a little bit of a change, okay? Change. And I can't tell you yet until hopefully Blinded comes, if he's coming. If he's coming, I'll save an announcement for later, or I might just make a video on it. Okay? All right. Right, but yeah, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what DCU shit. DCU shit! The Superman Saga! Superman Saga! Okay? That's what James Gunn is calling this. Not the Superman Saga. That revolves around Superman. So instead of how Marvel has this Infinity Saga, Multiverse Saga, DC is not doing that, okay? Because Superman Saga is going to be different. It's going to be Superman Saga will probably be related for Superman stuff, okay? So Superman Saga. Nope. I think that announcement. I think it's making that announcement very soon. I think heel versus babyface will make the announcement very soon. Be on the lookout. Okay. So Superman Saga. So this is what I was calling it. So this is a saga involving anything related to Superman. Not the overall chapter on DCU. It's going to be part of it, but it's just going to be the arc, the Superman arc / whatever, right? Right? So like the Superman have part of his arc, Supergirl have her arc, and it'll be all part of the Superman saga, right? I would assume. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So I assume this would be. That's what I'm thinking. And James Gunn really wants to do the next movie he's working on. Working on. They get filming very soon. Get in production very soon. Filming very soon. And possibly not next year. 2027, right? 2027. And so he says he's finished working on the treatment, which is, I guess, an outline. An outline. I guess the script is a little bit more detailed with than treatment. That's what they call it in Hollywood, a treatment, like a rough patch, like an idea, things like that. And there's in the script is the overall screenplay of the whole thing. Okay, so he says he's done with the treatment process. Oh, where is blinded? The treatment process of doing the next Superman movie, whatever movie independent director at DCU. Okay, he's done with that, according to him. Okay, he's done with that, and that's just in the script process of it, and and I and so we'll probably get a Superman movie in 2 years from now, most likely. I mean, there is no DCU movie, in fact. Batman Part 2 is coming out 2027, but there's no DCU movie coming out 2027. No other DCU movies in production besides basically Supergirl. So it's a strong possibility, right? Nothing besides Supergirl is production. I actually think Supergirl is finished filming, but they could be doing the patchwork reshoots and patchwork around that film right now. The film doesn't come out for another 10 months, 10, 11 months. Okay? 10, 11 months. Okay, 10, 11 months. All right? Right? 10, 11 months. I always said that, yeah, you know what? I think they're building up something. I always said before he kind of confirmed the Superman saga, kind of made it official. I always figured that, yeah, they're building something up here with Superman, Supergirl, and whatever next film, Superman. I always said they're building up something here. Don't know who to what. People are speculating Brainiac. Now, I think people. No, look, I would love to see Brainiac, and most of the people I talk with on here love to see Brainiac too. But we always think about Brainiac as oh, they're building up to. We don't know that. Like, what do we always think Brainiac? I understand Brainiac. Brainiac's the type of villain you build up to. There's other villains you build up to in Superman. Okay, but look, we just know about the Superman saga. Maybe Supergirl will detail more of whatever seeds they're planting. Maybe they'll plant more seeds in the Superman saga. I assume so, right? I assume so because it will be part of the Superman saga. It'll continue the progress, the direction of the Superman saga, I would think, right? You would think so, right, guys? Yeah, okay. Red. I need rain for Blind. I want Blind to come on. He says he's done. But he's not coming on. He says he's done a semester. Okay. So I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's busy, whatever. Okay, busy is possible. I just saw something funny on X. Sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, guy. All right. Yeah, you know what? We get more people on. I don't know where everybody else is. It's okay. Okay. And he says we're going to film down it very soon for this movie. This is. You know what? I am going to invite you on. I'm going to invite you on. My boy. I'm putting this in. I'm putting this in the cult chat. So anybody that sees that invite in my group chat could come in. But I'm not going to be here long. And I don't know. Shit. Fucking blind to fucking everything up. All right, I mean, okay. So if you get it, okay. There we go. Shut up on vengeance. So okay, so if you have the Superman saga, is there gonna be like a Lantern saga, a Wonder Woman saga? Is he gonna do the exact same thing for those characters? What's he gonna do? Have two Batman sagas? Two Batman sagas? Actually, I would find that funny. Two Batman sagas? The Batman and another Batman saga? Two Batman sagas? Is everybody get a saga? Blind gets a saga. Degrassi gets a saga. Cyrus gets a saga. Red gets a saga. I get a saga. Anthony gets a saga. George gets a saga. I'm kidding. The Oprah Winfrey. Everybody gets a car gag routine. Yeah. Okay. Does everybody get a saga or no? No. I don't know. Right? We don't know. Okay. So he has plans for Saga. So how long is the saga going to be? Supergirl and then Superman sequel. What's the saga going to lead to? Because we only can speculate. We only can speculate on what we think. We only can hypothetically speculate on this, right? Because we don't know. We're not in the creative room. We're not in the offices. We're not with the writers. We're not with the creative minds of James Gunn and his crew. So they have a better idea of what direction they want to go into than we do. So we only could assume and speculate. We don't have insider knowledge or spies like, Tim Cock. Tim Cock is definitely a spy. Also, like Skywalker Jedi, he's a spy. He has sources. James Gunn is going to be fired any minute now. Okay. He's going to be fired any minute now. Breaking news. James Gunn's been let go by DC Studios. Tomorrow. Watch. See, I told you. You should call yourself. You should call yourself.
Hello.
You should call yourself Blue Shift.
Blue Shift or Blue Shit.
Blue Shit. That's what I call.
That would be
I
funny.
can't do that. I mean, Blue Shift was already by somebody else owned it. I can't say. I can't call it Blue Shit. If somebody else
Blue
did
shit.
own it, I would still call it Blue Shit. If it was just him come up with it, I would call it Blue Shit. But somebody else came up with it, so it's not fair to the other guy. I don't want to, I don't want him to get the other person to get involved with collateral damage.
You saw those tweets I sent to the chat?
Yeah.
It's the fucking ISOM ministry all over again.
Oh my god, ISO Ministry. Not only that, not only there's already a character named Blue Shift, but also the ISO version is like a Zach replica of Wally Rest. And
Hmm.
they try to make it look a little different. The hair is, there's a little bit more hair in the emblem, but everything else is everything is basically Wally Rest. I'm not sure if DC Warner Bros. Owns the patent for the speed thing that the Flash does,
Hmm.
because I'm not sure if they own the patent for the Speed Force. But my God, that blue ship. Oh my God, everything is Wally Rest. I know us. Obviously, the person who made it is probably a Flash fan.
Hmm.
Obviously, right? You don't whip up
Yeah.
something if you're not a fan of, right? Like,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, right? But you make it too obvious. Like, you see DC Marvel,
Like, why does he have orange hair? Why is he a redhead just like Wally West?
yeah, exactly. And why is the Speed Force blue? Because I believe Wally West Speed Force changed to blue, too. Right? If I'm correct, it
I
changed
thought
from
it
red to
always
blue.
was.
I thought it always was. Okay, yeah, maybe it always was. So okay, in the pose is very similar in the
Hmm.
Wally West. Everything screams Wally West rip copy. All right, did you see that Degrassi? The Wally West rip off Degrassi? Hey Degrassi. Is that I know Marvel DC they rip off each other's characters all the time, but they do a good enough job to distinguish the characters, right? And most of the time, characters that get whipped off, they're usually by the same creators. Like Darkseid and Thanos is by the same person, but
Hmm.
they're not. I mean, they're supposed to be right. They're supposed to be countering each other, but Thanos and Darkseid don't look anything alike, really,
Hmm.
and they're very different motives and stuff like that, right? Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson, Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, Wade Wilson, and Deadpool. Yeah, some people are saying they're supposed to be very similar. They're not very similar. They look totally different. They have a different background. I mean, yes, they're both assassins, but they're very different.
Completely different personalities.
Yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, there's this. Now we don't know really this personality of this blue shift, but the outside look, there's no distinguishing anything difference compared to Wally West.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're trying, but it's so obvious.
Yep.
What's up, Degrassi? Degrassi, did you see the blue shift? Because if you saw blue shift, yeah, that's Eric July's new new price. Is gonna get a lawsuit and this is by DC, man. DC could technically sue him. Does he want to go up against DC? DC won't sue him though. I don't think DC would care.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think DC would care, honestly. But but
The Ripperverse is too small time for DC's
the thing is,
care.
Whippoverse is small time, but it makes a lot of noise. Whippoverse. That's the thing. There's a lot of noise. Whippoverse online.
They make noise because their fans
Yeah.
are autistic.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Blue shit. uh, no, I do not think it's going to be Justice League versus Darkseid because that's not going to be a Superman movie. If it has a Justice League movie, if it has a Justice League in it, it's going to be a Justice League movie. Okay. Hey TJ. No, the third movie is not going to be Justice League or Darkseid related. It's going to be continuing motion of the Superman lore. Yes, Darkseid is considered the lore, but It's gonna be. It's not. I don't think James Gunn is interested in doing Dark Side. Okay, I don't think he's in because he established a little bit of Thanos. Maybe he wants to stay away from that. Maybe like I don't know. He wants to stay away from Thanos. So and Darkseid is very similar in that aspect. What do you think?
Can you repeat it? Because
Well, I'm saying
my fucking microphone is fucking up
I
right
don't
now.
think they're gonna have like I don't think James Gunn's interested in Darkseid anytime soon. Maybe one of the reasons why because he kind of helped establish Thanos in the MCU, and maybe if he sees it's
Hmm.
too similar
Yeah,
in that way. Yeah,
yeah. I think he's gonna wait on Dark Side.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. TJ, we saw the guys.
Yeah, we saw that. I tweeted at them saying that I thought that the original indie creators blue shift was in the Ripperverse due to a collaboration, a
Oh, he
crossover
thought
collaboration.
yeah, the guy's like the guy who originally came up with that had no clue about the Whipperverse.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
Super Family versus Zod. No, maybe stay away from Zod. And I don't know how you work Zod in this universe right now because basically Superman's family was like destroy all the people, breed,
Hmm.
dominate the world with our Kryptonians. You know, like that's Zod, man.
Hmm.
Man, like how does Zod work in this world? I don't think like at least it's probably Brainiac. Yeah, Mongo's relation to Mongo. I mean, everybody wants Brainiac. Everybody wants Brainiac. Patience, people. Patience. You gotta be patient in that. Brainiac. Uh, that's what they all want. All right. Like the thing is, he really wants this movie to come out like 2027. Really? Uh, I dare him to do it in 2027. I dare him because Marvel only has one movie that year. Yeah, maybe Legion of Superheroes. Are you okay? Is your mic okay? Is it okay? Traditional Kryptonian. The thing is so they want how long is this Superman saga going to be? Right? He wants. It seems like he wants to get done in 3 years. Another movie in 2 years. Okay. Superman in the Legion. I mean, Superman in the Legion technically could be a Superman sequel, right? You don't need to say Superman 2. You could say Superman in the Legion. It's okay. And you could have like Brainiac 5, I guess. But you also could do like I don't know, Mongol. You could always introduce the Intergang at some point. Intergang 2. Comics, Cosmic Horror, Mr. Mystic. Oh my god.
There we go. I was trying to connect my other one, and then I
Oh,
guess I had to leave in order to use it.
oh, you
Sorry
did?
about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Guidance should focus on lesser known villains of Superman. Oh. Uh, I want to bring Bloodsport back. He's looking at active ways to bring Bloodsport back. And I don't know what ways he could bring Bloodsport back. Whether it's going to be a Superman. Okay. Okay, like Bloodsport. Okay, is Bloodsport for Suicide Squad? Is this? I hope we get some answers. I don't know if Jim's going to answer this because you saw Suicide Squad, right? Do you remember? And you know you guys saw
Hmm.
Suicide Squad. Do you remember they said Bloodsport shot Superman with a Kryptonian bullet and put him in the hospital?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it going to be canon to this or is it not? Like that's what I want to know.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, because he doesn't want to put Bloodsport back. Right? He says he wants to. He's looking at active ways to have Bloodsport back in the DCU.
Mm-hmm. Is
And
it going to be Idris Elba again?
yeah, Idris Elba. He says yes, Idris Elba.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he says. And I'm curious, like, if when he does, if when he officially says, "Yeah, Bloodsport's coming back," I hope someone does ask him, did this Bloodsport shoot this Superman, or is that canon at all?" Like, ask him if that's canon at all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Brainiac has never been adapted to film. There's been times when Brainiac was getting close to being adapted for film. Which one was it? Kevin Smith's movie? Was it a Kevin Smith Superman movie with Nicolas Cage, or that's Tim Burton? Tim Burton and Kevin Smith. I think Tim Burton was supposed to adapt Brainiac, and I also think Kevin Smith was supposed to adapt Brainiac too. I think both versions were gonna introduce Brainiac. I could be wrong, but I know one of them at least was going to introduce Brainiac. We know
Mm-hmm.
Zack Snyder wanted to introduce Brainiac too. Yeah, it's been a while since like there's been Brainiac's been close. Tim Burton literally got to with the Nicolas Cage. He literally got the costume, costume him in costume. Like they were close to getting the Nicolas Cage one off the ground, and and Brainiac was like the thing is Nicolas Cage does not look like anything like Clark Kent or Superman.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
He
look
doesn't.
anything like him. No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't look anything like. He doesn't have the face. Oh, burn through, pass out. Man, I would be interested in Kevin Smith. I really do think James Gunn. Kevin Smith's style of directing is very different. I mean, he has directed. No, would people accept James Gunn asking Kevin Smith to direct a DCU movie? He is very
Yeah,
knowledgeable about
depends on
DC
what though.
Comics. Yeah, it depends on what. I mean, he
Depends on
is
what.
knowledgeable about DC Comics. He's wrote for right. He's wrote for comics. He's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's knows very knowledgeable. He owns a comic book shop. I think there's certain
Wasn't it Kevin
characters that
Smith's
Kevin Smith.
idea that wasn't it Kevin Smith's idea that Batman's logo was made from melting the gun that killed his parents?
I
Wasn't
don't
that
know if
Kevin
it
Smith's
was.
idea?
I don't think that's. I don't know, but we turned out that's not true in the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
How would he? How would he find that gun? He picked it up after the murder. Nick Cage Brainiac, let's go. He directed episodes of Supergirl. Yeah, I know, but like that's CW, man. He didn't really have to try for that. See, the thing is, Kevin Smith is generally like a good guy, so he doesn't matter what quality or the of
Mm-hmm.
a show is or a movie is. So like, he's willing to do like CW for a little bit,
Yeah.
but he deserves more than that. I think he'd be good for a DC movie. I know he's wrote. I know he's done. He's also wrote Marvel comics. I don't know which. I think James Gunn should think about Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, possibly directing a movie. Like, I don't know, like a Plastic Man movie. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know about a Plastic Man,
Got Jason
but
Mewes. No, get like it's by Jason Mewes. I mean, literally, his a lot of his movies involve comics anyway, right? Like Jason did the right, like Mallrats guy works at a comic book store or whatever. Ben Affleck works at a right, comic book store, right? But I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, like I think Kevin Smith would be really, really open to the idea of directing a DCU movie. I mean, I think hell, Kevin Feige on the phone, Kevin Smith, he'll be open to doing a Marvel movie. Anyone, really?
Mhm.
Where's this blinded guy? Maybe he's really blind this time. But yeah, I mean, Brainiac, Metello, I don't know. Also, but that's he was working on Tom King's Strange Adventures anime series and almost got a new Batman anime series continuation with Paul Dini. I want Plastic Man so they make the Terrifics. Yeah, I wonder what Kevin Smith is up to. Like, what's Kevin Smith doing? He doesn't direct anything. I haven't seen when he's directing anything. Or is he just on this podcast? What does he do?
I remember for years
Because
and
he's one of
years and
those
years
directors that like
he was trying to make a Mallrats sequel, but that
was
was
that.
never able to get off the ground.
Yeah, because a lot of his films were. I mean, a lot of his films were independent films. He's like
Mhm.
the master of independent films, right? Like in the
Yeah.
'90s, uh, like independent films now is a different story. But like in the '90s, like independent films wasn't really a thing.
Mhm.
And Kevin Smith is one of the few to break out with independent films, right?
Yep.
And then obviously the Weinstein got involved. Weinstein, right? I'll pull up, but I'm outside. Okay. Dogma 2 is next. I gotta see Dogma 2. I gotta see Dogma 2. That movie was hilarious. Yeah, he was trying to get the rights, trying to fight the rights to get the actual Dogma back. Smith and Dini were the one time developing a show for HBO in the 2000s, and that was called Sopranos of the Superheroes. Oh. Like, I know Kevin Smith likes to just do his own thing, right?
Mhm.
But man, James Gunn, get on him. I mean, like Kevin Smith praises DC and Marvel all the time. Uh, Dogma 2 Red State 2? Yeah, you should. What is that movie? Oh my god. He's gonna get Ben Affleck. No, it's Batman. He'll be like the only one to get Ben Affleck. Like if Ben Affleck doesn't want to come back, if Kevin Smith was like hired to do Batman Brave and the Bold, he'd be like, I'm gonna try to get Ben Affleck back. He'd be the only one that could convince Ben Affleck to come back. I think so. I think he's the only one that could do it. He's the only person that will be able to do it.
Mhm.
I don't think Ben Affleck wants to come back. Now everybody's like, I saw like, oh, 5 actors that should play the role Batman in DC. I'm like, oh, it's the same actors. Everybody fan casts every single time. Jason Eccles, this Brian Skeller guy, Alan Richman. Like, come on, anybody new? Because every time everybody does a fan casting for Batman, it's always the same people.
It's always Jensen Ackles or Alan Rickson.
Yeah. Or Josh Hartnett now, and this other guy, Brian Skeller or whatever his name is. Bale would come out before Affleck. Yeah, but is Bale willing to return to like do more than one movie? Or because Bale is in his 50s, I believe. I think Bale is actually. That doesn't matter. It's always the same people for Batman. Like people are fan casting. Okay, how about we just bring back Michael Keaton? That was like an 80-year-old Batman. Yeah. Just make the set Batman Beyond, and it comes like a Terry McGinnis as Batman as the DCU's Batman instead.
Mhm.
How about that? And everybody wants like Timothy Chalamet as Robin. I'm like Nightwing. I'm like Timothy Chalamet does not look like Nightwing. Okay.
If he's gonna be any
I'm sorry,
Robin, Timothy should be Tim Drake.
Yeah, does not look like Dick Grayson.
Mhm.
Bale was ruining Thor. Well, that's Taika Waititi, right? Taika Waititi ruined Thor: Love and Thunder. But Timothy Chalamet says he doesn't want to do. Well, he was told not to do comic book movies
He
or
probably will once the
things like
Doom
that.
movies are done. He might sign on somewhere. He might just do it for
Yeah,
the money, honestly. I wouldn't blame him.
it doesn't hurt your career. Comic book movies don't hurt your career. If you're in the MCU or the DCU, it's not going to hurt your career.
Mhm.
I don't think. Okay. Tim as Tim. Timothy Chalamet. Tim as Tim.
Yeah. I mean, when I look at Timothy, like the only version of Robin I can see him being is Tim Drake.
The only thing is, I don't think they're gonna make. The thing is, Timothy Chalamet. I don't think they're gonna make Timothy Chalamet in the DCU
Mhm.
a sidekick, though. I think they have more of a lead character, not really a sidekick. You know what I mean? Like a major character, not a sidekick type of character, not like a Robin
He should dye his
or
hair.
anything like
He
that.
should dye his hair ginger, and then he should be the Rippaverse Blue
Yeah,
Shift in live action.
he should be. He should be. Yeah, yeah. Hey, if they're but why don't you just become Wally West? Smith bought a house from Affleck that had a pool on the roof. Ben failed to disclose the major structural issues with the pool, leaving Kevin to fund its removal and repair. They didn't talk for years. Well, like Ben Affleck, like, really? Why would Ben Affleck not do that, man? Fuck, I thought they're friends. Why have a fucking pool on the roof, man? Seriously.
Mhm.
You know how scary that would be? Tim has blue shit. Blue shit. He'll pull
Blue
out blue
shit.
shit. Is blue shit pull out blue shit? Blue I'm telling you, uh, uh, I don't like the name Blue Shift. No disrespect to the other guy who came up with it. I just don't think it's a good name. Like Schiff. Hey Schiff.
It's
Hey
not the
Schiff.
name of
What's up,
a.
Schiff?
It's not the name of A or B list hero. It's like a D list hero.
So Whipperverse is having like a Whipperverse is actually a D-list hero into this universe. Man,
Riververse
that's
is a
not how you
D
build up a
list
universe,
company,
man.
let alone.
But Aesop is supposed to be an A-list hero. He's supposed to be mainstream, you know.
Mhm.
He's gonna, Aesop, Whipperverse is gonna
Parallel
take down
economy.
Marvel and DC.
Parallel economy.
Whipperverse is gonna take down. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna take down Marvel and DC very soon. MCU and DCU movies are not gonna make 100 million, but the Whipperverse movies are gonna make billions of dollars. At the box office. You you'll see that one day. I saw Degrassi. Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. She's- Blue shit. Blue Chew. That would be a better name. Blue Chew. You
Blue
know that
Chew.
company,
That's
Blue Chew?
crazy. Yeah.
Because you hear all the wrestling YouTubers like always get sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah. It's either them
Yeah,
or
and they're like,
DraftKings. That's what I've been noticing.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. DraftKings.
DraftKings has got
Blue
to be a
Chew.
fucking. It's got to be a money laundering scheme, if you ask me.
Like most gambling. Oh, my Blue Chew. Blue Chew, man. But Ripple versus take down Marvel at DC. Bob Iger is gonna be. Oh my God, the Marvel brand. This is the lowest it's ever been. I'm gonna be forced to sell it all because of Whipperverse
Mhm.
and Warner Brothers. David Zaslav. I'm gonna be forced to sell DC. The brand is as low as it can be. I'm gonna be forced to sell it because the Whipperverse is taking off. No history, no other comic book company in history was ever able to rival Marvel and DC. Period. Okay, okay. Image
The
tried.
only yeah,
Image is
yeah,
still not
Image
as
came the closest, but they fucking crashed and burned.
yeah, yeah. And look, and Rippaverse is not even close to Image or any other comic book companies like
They are
Dynamite or Image
not
or
on this.
IDW.
They're not in the same stratosphere.
No, no. When McFarlane Toys is in your figure session manufacturer, but you cannot buy them from McFarlane. Yeah, yeah. I mean, apparently, like Tony, right? Like I know your feelings on Tony DeGracia, but Tony, like, apparently, if you go to the directory, right, you search for like ISOM action figure, yeah, action figure, it doesn't like load up or anything. It's like it's not there in the database.
Hmm.
It's like it's like, yeah, you know,
Because isn't
they're embarrassed.
wasn't it been revealed that Rippa versus McFarlane Toys, they're not a direct product of McFarlane. They're like distributed through them or something.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, no, it's gambling league or it's not processing money limit. Fuck every business. Every business.
Am I wrong though? Because that's what I thought was the case.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but like you got like you know you really do. Whippers do really have the dumbest fans. Like some of the dumbest simps. Like I mean, the other day the guy like Ginger Cock exposed himself. Not exposed himself. What kind did dox himself? And Sturgis is like dox himself, man.
Why do you ever like? Isn't that like fucking unboxing 101? You never show the label on camera.
Yeah, yeah. Never show the label.
Do you listen
Yeah,
to
you
rap
never show the
music?
label. Sometimes, yeah.
Do you know the rapper Pop Smoke?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah.
You know how he died, right? It was a home invasion.
No.
Guys came in and killed him.
Okay.
You know how they tracked down his address?
Oh, did he dox himself?
Yes, he doxed himself. He had a label for I think it was Gucci, I think. He had a bag with the receipt on Gucci and it was delivered to him. So it had his address on there. And that's how people knew where he lived.
Oh.
And that's how the guys came in and they robbed him and killed him.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Famous people, it's very easy to find out where they live.
Hmm.
Even if they hide, even if they don't have their address in like a phone book or a phone number in a phone book, right? It's very easy to find out where they live.
Hmm.
That's it's a price. It's a price you pay when you're living in when you're famous. And and famous people have especially in the rap community, there's always going to be like, because of the culture, right?
Hmm.
Where it stems from, obviously. Because look at the '90s, man. Like Tupac, Notorious B.I.G.
Yep.
Right? Like I'm cool, Tony. Yeah, Tony's been alright. Yeah, Tony's cool. He doesn't have a show today. He was supposed to do a show with Saga or Ray, as he calls him now. But yeah, all right. So that's enough DC talk. Yeah, all right. Have you seen the scary movies?
I think it was the first four.
Okay, that's all you really need to watch. There was like six. There was five, right?
Mhm.
But the fifth one didn't have the main cast. The fifth one was like all new cast and all that. So I don't wasn't really important.
Mhm.
But the first four were like had Anna Faris and Regina King, right?
Mhm.
Like right.
Yeah.
The first one was based on Scream, right? It was based on
Yeah.
Scream, right? The first one was a Scream.
Yes.
The second one was on what was the second one? House of Horror, House of Haunted Hill.
I think so.
Yeah, was it House on Haunted Hill? Because I'm not. I was about to say the Netflix show House on Hill House,
Mhm.
but then I'm like, the House on Haunted Hill. That's the third one. The second one was House on Haunted Hill. Third one was Signs, right? Was Signs. The what was the fourth one?
The
Village or
fourth one,
something like that?
no. The fourth one was Saw,
Saw. Okay.
because that was the one where
No.
where at the beginning it was Shaq and Dr. Phil that were locked in a bathroom,
Oh.
and the only way to get out is Shaq has to make a free throw and he can't.
Yeah. And look, there were spoof movies before, like Spaceballs, but Scary Movie was really the first that started a trend of spoof movies in the 2000s, right? Right, like not a date movie, things like that. There was a lot of spoof movies, and most of them were shit. Scary Movie wasn't shit, at least most of them, but there was a lot of shitty ones, right?
Mhm.
Especially the later. But like I did like the first Scary Movies, the first one. Second one was funny. Uh, but the sixth one now, so they're getting back Anna Faris in Regina
Regina.
Hall, right? That's her name. Hall, not Regina. Regina Hall, right? King is the other actress. Regina Hall, right? The two originals.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't the second one also with? Is the third one with the Ring? Also, they spoofed the Ring
I think so. Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
yeah with the TV where the character comes out of the TV.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Um, you saw those movies, Degrassi? I'm sure you have. I did like the the second one had like Chris Elliott, and he was disgusting. Oh, but I don't know what I'm saying. Remember the second one? They had David Cross, like his character in the wheelchair, suck his own dick.
Yep, I remember
Oh yeah,
that.
Tim Curry. Oh, they had like in the beginning, they had like a Harry Potter spoof, a Harry Potter book, and then they had Danny Masterson's brother. who was well known at the time, right? He was in Malcolm in the Middle at the time, and a little bit in the '70s show. Also, they had, but I did like. Oh, do you remember the plant? The marijuana plant was smoking. It wasn't Damien. Which Wayne was it? Marlon. Marlon, right? It was Marlon
Yeah,
Wayans, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally the sixth movie. I wonder what is going to be the sixth. What's going to be based on? It has to be based on something relatively kind of new because the horror genre has been like
They're definitely gonna they're
rejuvenated.
definitely gonna spoof Megan.
Megan.
That has to get spoofed.
Uh, yeah, Megan is a good idea. They have Anna Faris that has an Anna Faris doll or
Mhm.
something.
I'm sure The
Like
Conjuring
Megan.
will get spoofed because that got very popular at one point.
Yeah, they could like have a fake family that's like it's very similar to the Warrens, but a
Mhm.
comedy act. Yeah, because that series, the Conjuring franchise, is coming to an end.
Yeah, they're
Um, it's funny, like we talk about the MCU. The Conjuring has its own universe.
mhm.
There's a Conjuring has its own universe. It has the main Conjuring movies, right? The right 1 to 4, but it has like the Annabelle movies. It has the Nun movies. I think it has La Lagrania movies, if it's called that.
Yeah.
It has its own universe. Conjuring. Long legs.
You know it because all the movies have the same font that the Assassin's Creed games
Yeah.
use. That's how you know.
Yeah. And the Nun's considered like the main villain of the Conjuring for some reason.
Mhm.
And the long legs. This- Oh yeah, man. Yeah, scary movie definitely. We'll continue after Last Rites. Well, I guess the Warren story is done because the Last Rites, I believe, is if you believe that stuff, is the last investigation they did apparently for the
Mhm.
Warrens in real life. It's based on the last investigation. Yeah, the only two systems universe other than the MCU are MonsterVerse and Conjuring. What's a
The
MonsterVerse?
MonsterVerse, that's the Godzilla King Kong movies.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Remember that
Except
remember
all
that fake phase 2 timeline that the MonsterVerse had supposedly posted? Where it was Rodan, it was Gamera, it was a
oh
bunch
yeah.
of them, and then there was King Kong versus Godzilla, and then there was another one. I can't remember what it was. It was a bunch of fake MonsterVerse movies. It was fucking funny.
Yeah, that kind of featured the Warrens.
Mhm.
Because this stuff is MonsterVerse. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the only problem is with the Godzilla. Every movie is Godzilla versus is X Kong. The third, they're doing a third Godzilla Kong movie together. Like they can't do it separate anymore,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like Kong doesn't get its own solo movie. Godzilla's not getting another solo movie. Like what the hell? They said to do a third
Yeah,
one together, and they're not really that good anymore.
I didn't.
Gamera soon.
I like the first Godzilla Kong movie, but I didn't like the second one.
No, the first one was fine. First Godzilla versus Kong. The second
Hmm.
one was nah. And the fourth one, and they always change like protagonists in every movie. Like, right? Maybe we should stop Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah, but I haven't seen the prequel because like there's a Monarch show on. Is it Paramount or Apple?
I think it's Paramount.
The Monarch show, Paramount. The Monarch show, right, is part of that same universe, right? I haven't watched it. And that's like Kurt Russell, and I believe his son plays a younger version of him.
Hmm.
The guy plays U.S. agent Wyatt Russell. Plays a younger version of his father. Apple, okay, it's Apple.
Is it Apple? I thought it was Paramount.
I mean, Paramount's making big moves, eh?
Yep.
Paramount is making a lot of big moves
Yep.
lately.
I'll be getting Paramount starting next year.
Oh yeah, and look, the season two production, yeah, yeah. Like Paramount, like they just signed a deal with the Stranger Things directors,
Hmm.
right? The creators,
Hmm.
the Duff brothers. Right, so they moved from Netflix to Paramount to create movies and TV shows. Maybe they want to probably create something that's very similar to Stranger Things,
Hmm.
right? Um, I don't know what the future of Stranger Things. I mean, I know the Stranger Things the main, the main the show is it's wrapping up this year, but I always thought they're going to continue like spin-offs, branching out. I don't know if they're planning to branch out from Stranger Things anymore. I don't know if they're gonna have like
They are.
spin-offs or
They're
anything
gonna
from
make
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things spinoffs. It's just not gonna be with the original creators anymore.
And that's my worry, man.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't really feel the same. It's not really the same. Knuckles, I didn't watch Knuckles. But yeah, that's a big get. The Duff Brothers are going to Paramount. Like Paramount's like huge moves, and like they're in talks with Michael Bay to come back for Transformers, and I'm like, why Michael Bay, man? Have you seen his Transformer movies? Like Twilight Zone. I almost said okay, Twilight Zone. Good thing you said Twilight Zone, not Twilight. If they were doing Twilight, oh my, Twilight. How did how many movies did Twilight have? Like six? What did Twilight series?
I don't even know.
Like
I didn't even watch
the
any of the Jordan Peele
I
Twilight
didn't watch any of them,
stuff.
but I know they had okay, they had five movies. One, two, three, four, five. So they did five movies in 4 years.
Hmm.
5 movies in 4 years. Am I reading that right? November 2028, 2028, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. They had a movie every year. Wow. Star Trek off TV, back to the theaters. It's about time. Wow. Wow, I can't believe they had 5 movies in 5 years. Also, like there are major announcements, like major news from New York Comic Con. I don't know how significant they are, but it sounds significant. Now, everybody before they get really excited. Okay, Sony is gonna be at New York Comic Con. Okay, New York Comic Con for upcoming film slate. I'm gonna possibly possibly throw hot water on this. I don't think they're gonna talk about Spider-Man. I mean, they might talk about Spider-Man, but I don't think they're gonna reveal anything. New York Comic Con.
Hmm.
I don't. It's way too early. Way too early. I don't think they have they maybe a small clip. I don't know. No no trailers. I don't think anything. I don't expect much from New York Comic Con regarding Spider-Man because Sony's going to be there. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know what was. Let me check what Sony films have coming up for next year besides Spider-Man. Because I don't know. List of Columbia Pictures. Okay, they got 28. No, that's not it. 28 years later. Okay. 28 years later. That's January 6th. Okay. February 13th, Goat. Don't know what that is. That's a animation. March 13th, The Breadwinner. July 3rd, Shiver. 31st, Spider-Man. August 21st, Untitled Six Insidious film. September 18th, Untitled Resident Evil film. December 11th, The Judgment. Oh, full cast reveal maybe. Oh, oh, maybe. Yeah, full cast reveal maybe, but maybe they're gonna maybe we get something on Spider Noir. Update on Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man Noir. Maybe an update on Spider-Man Noir. That show. I th- Also, Blumhouse is going to be there. Only 2 studios are going to be there: Sony and Blumhouse. Blumhouse is going to be there. I don't know anything about Blumhouse. Like really, I didn't even know they. I didn't even know they. I don't even think they started filming Resident Evil. So I don't know what Blumhouse is going to reveal. I mean,
Blumhouse is
only
definitely going to show off their aren't they making like 3 or 4 different video game adaptations?
are they?
Yeah,
Well,
because I know they're making Dead by Daylight, and then they're also making Phasmophobia.
oh well. I only care
So they're
about
probably
their.
going to show off those, and then also aren't they making a sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's?
Here's the thing. Here's also the thing. Blumhouse is going to be there. If is Todd McFarlane going to be there? Are they going to like announce any progress in Spawn movie? Like anything?
They might. They might.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, I mean they didn't do it in San Diego. Nothing from San Diego,
Mhm.
right? And also, guys, there's not really a D23 this year. D23 is every 2 years, but they did say Marvel Animation in Marvel Television is going to be there. So nothing from the film side of things. So Marvel Television, I would assume, an official Wonder Man trailer. No, I wouldn't even assume a Wonder Man trailer. They Disney tends to release trailers for their Disney Plus shows like 2 months ahead. Wonder Man comes in December. I don't know, but maybe a sneak peek. I don't know. Maybe Wonder Man trailer. I don't know, but maybe a little hint of Vision's crests. But that's it from the Marvel
Mhm.
Television, and I don't think so about Daredevil. They might say something about Comic Con. Well, Marvel's not going to be a Comic Con.
Mhm.
Marvel Studios is not going to be a Comic Con. Or Marvel Television. Marvel Animation. Marvel Animation. Maybe a little sneak peek at X-Men 97 season 2. I'm gonna say no to zombies because zombie comes out. Marvel Zombies comes out before Comic Con,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna watch Marvel Zombies because I really don't care. I really don't care about it, honestly.
I mean, I still have Disney Plus, so I'll probably just
Yeah,
check it out. I don't have much faith in it, but I'll check it out.
I really don't care. The fight, yeah, they
Now,
do
what I
have.
really don't have faith in is the fucking movies at this point. I don't think I'm gonna watch any MCU movie in theaters for the time being.
Really,
Yep,
I have faith in the next three movies. They're all gonna be big movies.
I'm not.
I think Friday Night. I think Night at Freddy's. I think that might be coming out this year. The second one,
Mhm.
maybe.
You guys, you want to know how I watched the first FNAF movie?
How?
So the day after um, the movie came out, someone uploaded it in full on Twitter in high quality, and it wasn't
Oh,
taken down for like a week. It took like a week for it to get
really?
taken down. Yes, so many people saw it on Twitter, and I think this was like right at the beginning of Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter.
Wow.
It's so
Wow.
fucking funny.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, it's like a 2 hour movie on Twitter, and I just watched it from start to finish.
That's bad. That's bad. Also, who's going to be at New York Comic Con? Marvel Television is going to be at New York Comic Con. Okay.
Mhm.
So no, so D23 they're going to have a showcase, Disney showcase. That's gonna early in the morning, guys. That's gonna showcase everything Disney wise. So I don't know how much of it's gonna be Marvel, Star Wars, and um, they're it's not Pixar, right? They have Pixar, right? They own Pixar. So Pixar, things like that. It could be anything. Also, what's gonna be there? Oh, that's about it. The thing is, they should just reveal the Spider-Man cast all now. Um, just do it now. But that's New York Comic Con. That's in early October this year.
Bad, my bad. I accidentally exited out.
That's okay. So yeah, New York Comic Con is early October this year. Uh, what else is there I could talk about? Or what do you guys want to talk about? Like, I'm surprised Blind is not here. I think they're gonna reveal the trailer for Fallout soon. I'm
Hmm.
surprised Blind is not here.
I'm sure Blinded is taking a nap or something.
Nah, he says he's done this semester and he has free time, and I'm like, oh, he could come on now, and he's not here.
Of
Of
course he isn't.
course. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know any what they could bitch about. Okay, so the Duff brothers rented the Paramount because they get to develop theatrical films. Are they related to Hillary Duff? Christian Rigg is going to be in the Masters of the Universe movie. Okay, I want to see Amazon. What if they have like? What if they have the Zelda cast at Comic Con? Like introduce us to like because nobody knows who the people are playing Zelda, and like nobody knows who those actors are. Like introduce us to those characters, like
Hmm.
introduce us to those actor and actress who's gonna play like a Zelda, because I'm pretty sure like Zelda friends are gonna be Zelda fans, not friends. Zelda fans are gonna be wanting to know want to be interested in like knowing who these people are playing, like who not these people are playing, but who the characters are being played by, because they're
Mhm.
really nobody's really heard of them. It's like get them some exposure. So like, because Zelda playing being in a Zelda movie, whether it's live action or voicing, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Zelda is like arguably one of the top 5 video game franchises of all time.
Yep. And
Yeah, but
Zelda,
There's already a villain.
He is literally like the third most famous mascot
Yeah.
because
Well,
it's
Link.
it's Mario number 1, Sonic number 2, and then Zelda number 3.
Yeah, exactly. Like expose, like get these actors in who's ever playing Zelda. I don't know her name. And the actor playing Link, get them some exposure. And what better place is New York Comic Con, man? It's New
I
York.
choose I choose Timothy Chalamet to play Zelda in the Legend of Zelda movie.
I choose Tom Holland to play Link. There's a die to play Zelda. Can you imagine? Oh, Kristen Wiig is. I don't think Evelyn's in the film. Get him some exposure. I don't even know who's directing it. Oh, what's that guy? The guy who did Planet of the Apes. Okay.
Matt Reeves?
No, the recent one. The one that came out last year. I forget the director's name. Wes Ball. There we go. Wes
Oh,
Ball. Yeah, Wes Ball. Yeah. Yeah, he's directing Zelda. Kristen Wiig's Evelyn would work. Maybe. Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is just DC has gone back to Nintendo. Never does anything with DK. They only made a good DK because same engine as Odyssey. Oh yeah, DK Bonanza is a great game. But don't worry, they got trademarked. Apparently, there probably is hints of a Donkey Kong movie.
mhm.
What's up, Sideways? All right,
It
actually,
still
Sideways.
shocked
I'm
me
about to
that
end it.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is a Journey to the West story.
Yeah, very soon gets her Super Saiyan. It's gonna become like a Superman sword.
It's a great game. I beat it.
It was
I beat it like
giant.
a week and a half ago. Finally,
Mm-hmm. What's up, man? I heard Madden was horrible. So I read those reviews.
it is every year.
Man, like sport games, they're lazy on sports games.
Yep.
Don't worry, but Donkey Kong is on the map. Don't worry. I mean, they got Seth Rogen, right? That's a fucking laugh, Seth Rogen. I can't do it, Why can't you do that? like his laugh. I know he's an actor, and so they're supposed to fake laugh all the time, right?
Mhm.
And things are supposed to be funny, right? But his laugh sounds so freaking fake, right? Like, is that natural? Is that his natural laugh, or is that like really? Because you know how you could tell with you could tell with some people they're faking laughing, right? You could tell with some people are like a sarcastic laugh, or they're right,
Mhm.
they're laughing, right? You could tell how fake it is. Or you could tell how unfake the laugh is, even though it's fake. But you can tell like Seth Rogen is like, is that his real laugh or what? You search on a border like Sun Wukong search on the cloud. You think Sun Wukong was inspired by Donkey Kong?
Of course, he was.
They're all inspired by Donkey Kong.
Well,
Just like
since Son Goku was also inspired by Sun Wukong, does that mean that Donkey Kong and
yeah,
Goku are technically brothers or cousins or something?
They both. Um, no, because they're Donkey Kong is an ape, so apes don't have tails.
But
And Goku had a tail.
yeah, but when he grows to be a great ape, they have tails, but apes don't have tails. So that makes no sense in Dragon Ball
Yeah,
universe.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So technically, he's not. They call him, yeah, they do call him a great ape in the Dragon Ball universe, even though apes don't have tails.
Yeah,
Monkeys have
that's
tails.
funny.
Right? Like, they got that wrong. That's the
Yeah,
difference between apes and monkeys. How the difference is tail.
I've always found that hilarious.
Yeah, his laughs are forced. Yeah, that's what I mean, TJ. His laughs are forced. Yeah. Yes, I mean he's really, really like I think he wants to laugh, but he knows the joke is not funny, so he's like I don't know, I can't do this laugh. I will fuck that up. There's some like it's weird as fuck his laugh. Yeah, Diddy Kong has a tail. Yeah, Diddy Kong has a tail and he's a fucking monkey because he has a tail.
Diddy Kong is cool though,
It's like,
because I think Diddy Kong without a tail would look weird.
it's called a monkey, man. Like it's not hard to tell the difference and be like, just look at what they have on in their ass. If they have a tail or not, there. It's like it's out in the open. Like
Doesn't doesn't is it Dixie Kong? Doesn't she also have a tail?
she might.
Is it Dixie Kong or Tiny Kong? I can't remember which one it was.
Poppy Kong is a gibbon, but she has a tail. Oh my god! Like chimpanzees, gorillas, or apes. Um, know that.
My favorite Kong
Koi
is Funky
Kong,
Kong though. 'Cause he's funky.
Funky
And he
Kong.
uses a surfboard.
Yeah.
If you ever played Mario Super Sluggers, which is a Mario baseball game, if you play as Funky Kong, he uses his surfboard as a bat. Fucking
Oh,
funny.
it makes sense. That makes sense. Diddy has a Dixie, Tiny
Yeah,
doesn't.
Dixie is the one with the tail. That's what I.
Do they just select who has a tail or not? Be like, okay, what about this character? Give him a tail. Give her a tail. Of this character, nah, don't give him a tail. This character, tail. No.
Isn't Frieza technically right? Because when Frieza's being racist to Saiyans, he calls them monkeys, but they have tails, so that technically is correct.
Yeah, but I don't think they realize what actually calling somebody a monkey is actually a racist term in real life.
Yeah, but I mean
I don't think
that
they
is
realize that.
who Frieza is. He's being racist to
Yeah,
Saiyans by saying it.
yeah, yeah. I don't think it. Well, the English dub. What can they do? They can censor that. I don't know. He is technically racist. Um, I mean, he's a villain. Like, what do you expect? He's a psychopathic villain.
Hmm.
You expect a right? I just remember it took 20 episodes for a 5-minute battle. I mean, this plan.
That's why
Remember
I
that? This
that's
plan.
why I prefer the the redub Dragon Ball Z Kai,
Yeah,
because that was only I think like 2 or 3 episodes. They cut it down, thankfully.
yeah, because in the original, it's this planet had 5 minutes until this planet explodes. 20 episodes later, still fighting.
Mhm.
Filthy monkeys. Yeah, he does say filthy monkeys. Yeah, Frieza does say filthy monkeys. And nobody has a problem with that. He's like, it's a kid show too, man. Well,
You know,
argue
there's a
Dragon Ball.
there's a kid out there that called someone a filthy monkey in person because he heard it in Dragon Ball.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He followed me. Like, it's calling somebody a filthy ape considered racist because technically all humans, like if you think about it, they all evolved from like surprisingly all evolved from apes. So is that considered racist or not?
Humans are apes. We're in the same family
Yeah.
as chimps and gorillas and
So it's
bonobos.
okay if you can like. So you can literally call somebody an ape, but okay, maybe I don't know. You got
I mean, depends on who you call an
yeah,
ape, but I mean, technically,
yeah,
you're correct. Like every human is an
yeah.
ape, technically.
You damn pretty. Oh man, Frieza is yeah, man. Your friends like, hey, maybe you gotta be careful. Just be careful. What you call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna. Yeah, like, uh, uh, like calling anybody an animal is like bad anyway. Like calling somebody a pig, it means they eat too much or fat, right?
Neurotic's wife. My God, the shitstorm he
Right?
caused with
I mean,
that.
there's some animals. There's some animals that like okay, if you call it a lion, right? If you be called a lion, that's probably a good thing, right?
Mhm.
Like, right?
Yeah.
Um, certain animals, is that good or bad? King Kill Kiko Blue 26 years he hasn't showed up. Yeah, yeah. Vito's also a big man. Yeah, we found out his sex secrets last week on Cloud Chase.
Oof.
I don't want to know any more about that. But Tony and Ray were talking about it.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. All
Sorry, but
right. Thank
Vito
you for coming
wearing
on,
that
Red.
bluey shirt is not a good look for him,
Yeah.
knowing his
Yeah.
allegations.
Yeah. All right, Red. Thank you for coming on.
Mhm.
We've been on for an hour and a half. That's good. That's
Had
good
had to
enough.
fucking
Good
save
enough.
the stream because Blinded decided to go to sleep early.
Yeah, we'll call it blinded tomorrow. We're both blinded.
I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I'm gonna go on another date tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah, so
Good.
I'm not gonna be home until
You could.
probably 9:30 my time, maybe even
Oh
later.
yeah, I'll probably be done by then. You could rub that blind's face in the future. Vito was cashing out on the cast comment section. Oh, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Thanks. I gotta check that out, TJ. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna have an announcement a little bit later this week, or maybe this weekend. All right. Pull up blinded. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below.